Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Reading the Red this Friday morning. The sun is shining, the sky's blue. It's not the chill in the air that we had yesterday. It's going to be a beautiful day. And it's Friday. Hallelujah. Luke chapter 10, verse 41. But the Lord answered and said to her, Martha, Martha, you're worried and distracted by many things. The story really is built upon the fact that Martha had invited Jesus to her home to provide for him. And he's teaching them. And her sister Mary, she's decided to listen and take her opportunity to the words that Jesus would say. And Martha was busy doing this and doing that. And Jesus says to her, because Martha is not at peace with herself because she's frustrated that her sister is not giving her a hand in the preparation of serving. And so she says, Jesus, do you not care that my sister is not pulling her weight? And Jesus says, Martha, Martha. And that sense of calling Martha to attention. When the Lord speaks to us once, that's one thing. But when he says it twice, he's talking to the who we are. And he's trying to get the who we are to get his attention. You see, we hear things sometimes, but we need to hear. And he calls her Martha. He gets her attention. And then he calls her again, Martha. And he pulls her into his voice. He pulls her into the declaration that he's about to give her. And he wants to bring her a revelation of insight regarding who Martha really is. And so he says to her, Martha, Martha, you are worried. That's it. You are worried and concerned. Worried and concerned about many things. And she has focused on the fact that she wants to be a good host. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's a good thing that she did that. And it wasn't right that she had to do all the chores. But Jesus is trying to get her to see who Martha really is. And when Jesus speaks to you, sometimes we need to let him speak to us in such a way that he calls us into himself. And he says to us, Paul. And that sense of drawing us in. When he spoke to Peter, he said to him 3 times, Peter, do you love me? Peter, do you love me? Peter, do you love me? You see, he pulled him in to the reality of what Jesus was trying to speak to about Peter and who he was directing his declaration. And here Jesus is doing exactly the same for Martha. And he says, you're worried and concerned about so many things. And life is filled with worries and concerns. And we're never going to escape them. But how will we manage them? We won't manage them well until we realise who we are. And on Monday, we can find out a bit more about Martha. Have a great weekend. Bless you. Thank you for joining me. And I'll see you on Monday.